Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. Today I'd like to speak to you guys about Basic Streams, the project from Victor Wooten and Steve Bailey, two bass virtuosos. You might know Victor from his time with Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, his vast solo career. He's also an author of two books, great books by the way, and Victor is one of the baddest bass players walking the planet. Steve Bailey, you might know him from the various professional artists that he's played with, like Dizzy Gillespie, Willie Nelson, Jethro Tull. He is also the bass chair at the Berklee School of Music and plays 6-string fretless bass, that's right. These two guys have been doing this Basic Streams project for about 30 years, generally with Greg Bissonette on drums. Now, me and the guys from Condors in the System, the band I play in, went down to Glasgow, Kentucky to check out a recent show. Now, that show featured Derico Watson on drums, but fantastic, right? So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the show and their new record, Slow Down, yeah. So we went down to the show in Glasgow and it was incredible. First of all, about the venue. It's a small venue, has a heavy vibe going on. Really nice, kind of old school. They're selling popcorn, they're selling drinks. It's a nice little theater. Sounds great in there. Victor and Steve came out. They played their asses off. You know, I know what you're thinking. Two bass players and a drummer. What's going to happen here? Well, I was having some of those feelings, but needless to say, they came out and floored me. One of the better shows I've seen in a while. You know, they've got all these deep grooves going on. One guy's grooving, the other guy's playing the melody. They're going way out. They're extreme virtuosos on their instruments, so they can do all these things. But More importantly, I've been watching these guys play for a long time, and they've always had the chops, but now they've got something extra. They have gotten better, if that's possible. The amount of musicality that they put into these arrangements is phenomenal. They were blowing my mind. Some of these grooves, super heavy, standout moments. The Chrome Addict. Wow, what a tune. Obviously, there's a lot of chromatic moves going on in the composition. Beautiful stuff. Victor on the Federa bass, Harky gear. Steve on the 6-string fretless. Whew! He's got that two-hand technique. He gets his right hand up on the board and he's tapping things out flawlessly, effortlessly. It's incredible stuff. Derico Watson, drum sounded amazing. Great night. Good times for sure. All the guys in the band were just absolutely flabbergasted by the performance. Later that night, we hung with Steve and Victor, and I got their new record, Slow Down. It's not out yet, but it will be very soon. As you can see here, excellent looking cover. Really cool. Mine is, of course, signed by Victor and Steve. Kind of a conglomeration of both of their basses. As you can see on the front, there's a kind of a crossword puzzle here of all the different guests that are on the records. Some of the guests might include Bootsy Collins, Justin Chandler from Tool, Joe Dart, John Patitucci, Ron Carter, yeah, Edgar Meyer, Bela Fleck, Otil Burbridge. I mean, this thing is just stacked with awesome guests. Greg Bissonette does play drums on this. It's an incredible sounding record. Dare I say, an audiophile recording for sure. The pressing is okay. It's pretty quiet, fairly flat. You know, this one was out on tour in a box. The one you get will be probably perfect. But I would highly suggest getting this. Complex arrangements, beautiful playing, excellent tones, spectacular recording, basic streams from Victor Wooten and Steve Bailey. Two bass players laying it down. Funky stuff. If you're into hearing some excellent groove music, this is it. Label looks like this. It is on black vinyl. I paid $25 for this. So get it now. Victor Wooten and Steve Bailey's Basic Streams. And if you can go catch a show, I would highly suggest you do that. It was a fantastic night. Good times for sure. So please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments, and until we meet again, that's right, folks. Bob out.